Fence for me? What's it made
It's
of?
a wooden fence.
A wooden fence. Okay. And there's a gate
It's
on
wood.
okay, there's a gate on that fence and I'm right outside that gate. So I want you to come to me where I'm waving at you to the gate. So find me in the gate and walk towards me. Let me know when you get there.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Does the gate open to you or
I'm there.
away from you? Which way does the
It
gate
opens to me.
to you? Okay. Go ahead and pull the gate and join me. And I'm going to take you by the hand and I'm going to teach you to fly a little bit. And so we're just going to fly. There's a mountain. We're just going to fly on the mountain on top of it. Tell me when you see the mountain.
I can see a mountain.
Okay. We're going to just go ahead and fly to the mountain. I'm going to take you by the hand and we're just going to fly to the mountain and we're going to be there in like right at the top in like 5 seconds. So I'm going to count to five. One, two, three. We're halfway there. Four, five. We should be on top of the mountain now. Can you describe the top of the mountain?
It's snowy.
Snowy. Okay. Is it cold or is it
No, it's warm. I'm still dressed like this.
okay? What are you wearing?
Just a long sleeve shirt and some pants.
Okay. All right. Take a look around and tell me if you see that cloud that's coming towards us.
I see a lot of clouds in the distance.
Okay. One of those clouds is going to come towards us. So let me know when it gets there cuz it's coming. This is going to be our ride.
Okay.
Has it gotten to us?
Yes, it's kind of
Okay.
just swirling around us now.
All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to get on the cloud, both of us, and we're going to go for a ride. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a trip to some place in time and space that your higher self wants to show you as a past life. And so let's get on the cloud and we're going to go for a ride. Let me know when we're on the cloud.
We're on the cloud.
All right. How does that cloud feel when you're sitting on it?
Like a pillow.
All right. And we're going to drift and float and drift and float. As we're drifting and floating, your subconscious is taking us somewhere, someplace important, something for you to learn a lesson about today. So we're going to drift and float and drift and float. And then the cloud's going to set us down. It's actually just going to, you're going to get off the cloud and I'm going to stay on it. So let me know when the cloud sets you down.
Okay.
Okay. And so go ahead and get off the cloud, wave goodbye to me, and I'm going to float away for now. I'll be back to get you later. And tell me, tell me what kind of shoes are you wearing? Look at your feet.
I can't really see my feet.
You can't see your feet. All right. Hold your hands in front of your face and
No, I didn't.
tell me what your hands look like.
They just look like hands. I mean, they're kind of glowing.
They're glowing. Are they white?
Yes.
Okay. And let's take a look around there and tell me what you see. What's your first impression of what you see?
Water.
And what else?
Waves.
Waves. Is there
I
a,
seem to be standing in the ocean or something.
you're in the ocean?
Well, it's like a shallow ocean, I guess. Yeah.
And do you see any people around?
No, it's just me.
Okay. And your clothes have changed. What are you wearing?
I seem to be shirtless now.
Okay. And is it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
And I want you to just imagine, what do they call you in this lifetime right now? The first name that comes to your mind.
Nathan.
They call you Nathan. And Nathan, what year is it? The first numbers that come to your mind, what year is it?
1862.
1862. All right. And can you sense where you're at?
Just in an ocean. It just seems like I'm standing in water.
Let's. Do you have a fishing pole or anything?
No.
Do you know what you're doing there? Just think about it. It'll come to you. What are you doing there in the ocean?
I'm waiting.
And who are you waiting for?
I think I'm waiting for a city.
All right.
Kind of looks like there's something in the distance now.
Okay. And let's advance the scene just a little bit, just like a fast forward. And we're going to go to where exactly what you're waiting for and tell me when you arrive.
I'm there.
Okay, let's look around at the city and describe what you see.
Um, there's steps in front of me. It's all kind of like stone, but it's got like blue lights all running through it.
There's stone with blue lights running through the stone.
Yes.
And describe the first building you see to me, or the building that's attached to the steps.
It looks kind of like a pyramid.
And can you sense what that is called? The building?
I feel like it's Atlantis.
Atlantis.
I think. I think
Oh,
I'm. Yeah, I think I'm there.
you're there. And I think that we're probably there to see Thoth. And in 3 seconds, Thoth is going to appear before you on the count of three. One, two, three. Do you see Thoth?
Yes.
Uh, let's approach Thoth. Say hello to Thoth. Is Thoth communicating with you?
He is now. Yes.
Can you tell me what he's saying?
He asked how I got here.
You tell him that uh, Matthew brought you. And ask him if he knows who I am.
He said yes. He knows who everybody is.
Okay. Uh, do you have a question for Thoth? You do have a question for Thoth, and it's a really good question. So I would like you to go ahead and ask him your question. What it's in your mind, your subconscious mind. It's going to come to you. Nathan, what was your question for Thoth?
Why am I here?
And what was his answer?
So he can show me.
And what is he going to show you?
I'm following him right now.
Okay. We'll just follow him. And
Now we're inside the pyramid.
that's on Atlantis.
Yes.
Okay. And describe what the pyramid looks like inside.
It's bluish. There seems to be like light and like letters and stuff swirling all around in it.
There's letters swirling.
Yes.
Are these
Well, I'm
like,
not sure if they're really letters.
are they
Look
like
more like symbols.
hieroglyphs? Are they like glyphs? Hieroglyphs? And
They're everywhere.
what is he showing you?
There's something in the middle that we're walking towards.
And can you describe that for me, please?
It's on a pedestal.
What is it?
There's nothing on the pedestal though. It's just there's a light shining on it.
Where's that light come from?
The top of the pyramid.
Okay, so the light's coming in from the sun, like through the top of the pyramid, and creating a ray that goes to this pedestal. Is this
Yes.
Is it an element that we're dealing with?
I think so. Yes.
Is it like the fifth element, possibly?
Something's starting to kind of appear on the pedestal now. It's like a sphere, but it's. I've never seen anything that looks like that though.
Can you describe it?
It's greenish. It's swirling. It's got little white like lights in it. It's also black. It's some type of orb.
Can you ask Thoth what is it doing? You can ask him out loud.
What is this?
What is he saying?
He said it to me.
Oh, and what does that mean?
He said he won't tell me.
Okay. Ask him if there's going to be a time that you will know and recall what that is.
He said always.
So you actually know what it is already. And can you tell me what that is? Because it's in your mind, it's in your subconscious mind right now what exactly that is and what it means. See, I think Thoth knows that you know, and why should he give you an answer that you already know the answer to?
I'm I'm unsure what it is.
I'm going to count to 3, and when I count to 3, it's going to pop into your mind what it is. And just go with the first impression that comes to your mind. 1, 2, 3. What comes to your mind?
Soul.
So that's your soul swirling there. Because you are everything already. And what are we to learn from this experience? Can you ask Thoth that?
Yes.
Say it again.
He said yes. He said, up to me.
Okay.
What I learned.
And do you know what you learned?
That I already have what I'm looking for.
And where is that located? Is it inside you?
Yes. Inside my temple.
And where is your temple?
Everywhere.
Yes. Do you want to ask Thoth about the emerald tablets? Can we
He
ask?
led me to one.
Oh, he did. Can you ask Thoth if this is the same tablet unaltered that we have today, or is our tablets that we have, are they altered, or is the language correct that we have today? Have they been properly translated?
He said the language is dependent on the person. No one person will read the same thing. And
And
it was designed this way.
okay. And are you able to translate what you see on the tablet? I know you can because it's inside of you. So can you read? Go ahead and translate what it says to you on the tablet. It will magically turn to a language that you understand and can speak.
She said that I don't. Said that I don't need to read it. He said that I can write my own.
Okay. And
And there's actually lots of tablets all around.
so there's more tablets than the ones that we have. or are they hidden somewhere?
He said that some of them just haven't been made yet, but they do exist.
Okay. And is
I
that
can see them in the pyramid. They're all different colors.
and they're all made of like the uh, magical stone?
They all look glassy. Yeah, they look like crystal, kind of.
And what different colors do you see?
There's orange and blue. And there's a yellow. There's it's like every color of the rainbow,
And are there colors
and
that you
they're
can't?
all around the pedestal.
Um, can you ask Thoth or tell him that you're having nightmares? And can you ask him to identify the source that's causing you to have these nightmares?
He said, "I am the source."
So, is it the a uh, a thought that is creating these?
He said, "The only way I'm going to get rid of them is by using what's already inside."
Ask him if there's any entities that are attached to you that are outside of you.
He said, "Yes."
And
He says, "I get visited a lot by different entities. I just haven't accepted it yet."
okay, we're going to address those entities a little bit later in our session and ask him if he would mind doing a body scan and tell us the location that these attachments are so that we can remove them.
He said, "They're attached to my heart."
And how many are there?
He said, "The number's always changing."
Ask him if he would mind assisting me removing those right now, the ones that are attached.
He said, "No."
He said he didn't want to, or he doesn't.
Yes.
Okay. All
He
right.
said that's not what he's there for.
Okay. All right. I'll tell him thank you, and I will take we'll take care of it after a while. What else does he have to show us?
He said everything he has to show is already here for us to see.
Okay. And did you have any questions for Thoth, Nathan?
Yes, I asked him one.
What did you ask him?
I asked, how do I use my life?
And what was his reply?
About it.
And what was his reply, Nathan?
He told me to think about it.
Okay. I'm going to ask you, can I speak to your higher self, Nathan?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, higher self.
Hello?
Can uh, can you do a body scan on Nathan? And see where these entities are that are attached to him, and help me this way.
He needs to open his heart.
Okay. And can you help him open his heart?
No.
Okay. Can Nathan's having an awful time with these nightmares and these entities that are attached to him. And if I can know where they're at, we can bring them forth and help them into their light so that it's possible for him to uh, let these entities go. Can you do that for me, please?
Nathan made it this way for a reason.
Okay. And what was that reason?
It's one he'll soon discover.
And so, is it your advice that we just leave them go? Allow them to do what they're doing?
Every problem has an answer. It's just time.
Well, I've removed from other individuals that have come for help entities that they've had attached to them, which allows them to get better rest and sleep at night. Uh, can we do this with Nathan, please?
No. This is something Nathan must do.
Okay.
He knows how to do it. He just doesn't realize it.
And is that time of realization coming soon?
Yes. But not just for him either.
Who else?
Everyone.
We're talking about the ascension and new earth and new bodies.
Yes, the merging.
I've read that there's going to be this change, although I'm hiding it from myself also. And is this eclipse that's coming up in a couple days, is this going to have an effect on it?
Not this upcoming eclipse, no.
So it would be an eclipse later in the year.
Yes.
Okay. Is it going to be in the middle of the year?
A little after the middle.
Okay. And Nathan um, and me and others have a pretty major role in the ascension process.
Everyone has a role.
Well, I was speaking of our specific roles and the magnitude of our roles. Does everyone have the same magnitude role?
No.
I'd say Nathan has a pretty major role, doesn't he?
Everyone will ascend, but not everyone will be doing the thing.
Everyone will ascend, but what? What was the last part of that? I
Not
missed.
everyone will be doing the same thing.
There seems to be a lot of
Everyone will ascend, but not everybody will be doing the same goal.
right. Are we going to gather someplace, Nathan and I, and say my son and other uh, other children?
Eventually, there will be a great gathering.
And it's called the Great Gathering. Is that what you called it? Is this related?
Yes.
Is this related to the 144,000 we hear so much?
Yes.
And so the 144,000, what does that actually mean to you?
It's 144,000 of the same one.
So the fractals of the 144,000 become one?
Eventually.
And so that's going to be a process where we
Once each of them ascend, yes.
okay. And not all of them 144,000 will ascend at the same time?
No.
What?
Some will stay, some will go.
Okay. And when you mean go, what? Where do they go?
That's up to you to find out.
Okay. Do I wait to find out, or is it something inside that I'll know already when after my ascension?
You will know.
What kind of advice would you give to Nathan about meditation, what he's eating? Do you have any advice for Nathan?
He can always be a little healthier. If he took better care of his body, his mind would get better.
Okay. And so when you say take care of his body, are you talking about what he's eating and drinking?
At this point, pretty much everything.
Exercise?
Yes, exercise, food, water.
His uh, he's been kind of up and down and depressed about work, not working. What advice would you give him on his how he handles the stress of others' expectations of him about work?
To just let it go. Soon, none of that will matter, anyways.
Right. So he shouldn't focus on trying to get a job and take something he doesn't like and that kind of thing.
If he wants a job, he needs to go and get a job, but it's not going to be for very long.
Right.
But if he doesn't want a job, he needs to come to terms with that and be okay with not having a job for now.
Okay. And the focus on lack, is he struggling with that?